Hello everyone, it's Winona, from Dairy Barn Art, sending everything flying. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome aboard. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and comment. I'm a long way from 400, but when I reach 400, I'm doing another giveaway of Edith Holden book, and there'll be 2 giveaways, and the other one's a surprise. So anyway, we're going to work on our scraps left over from January's projects. And before we begin, I'm going to do everyday gratitude. I struggle with some of these names, and I apologize if I make a mess of it. I just am not sure how to pronounce some of these. This is Guri Mehta. And gratefulness allows us to nourish a keener eye that no longer rushes past the small everyday moments that make up the larger part of our lives. And the question is, how can I nurture a keener eye? I really have to work on that. I really do. Just, slowing down, trying not to get so much done. It's just so hard. So I'm going to use my planner because I've decided what I'm doing today, and I want to write it down. It says try to do, okay, so I've done my comments. My planner's posted. I scanned and sent an email to Robin, and I want to do a video. It says try to do 2 videos. Video of January scraps. Okay, and then after I'm done, I'll see if I can get another video done today. I had troubles with my computer. I was trying to scan something, and all my printers would not scan. I had to uninstall drivers and reinstall them, and oh, what a mess. But anyway, I'm finally at my desk here, and I want to clean up my mess. These are my glue pages that I use, to glue on. This is from a long time. This isn't just from this day. Oh, these are some scraps that I need to deal with. They need to go somewhere else. But anyway, some of them I fold into 3, and some of them I fold in half. These are my 3s, folded in 3. These are the ones that I fold in half lengthwise. And these are the halves that I fold in half widthwise. Is that right? No, this is widthwise, and this is lengthwise. And these, I'm just going to put these in order. These are the newest ones. And these are some of these that I folded up to make little pocket tags. Okay, so I've got those kind of sorted out, but I don't have my scraps sorted. So this is where I've been throwing everything. And I thought, first of all, we could why do I have sew on my brain today? We could separate these in different piles. So like these are ephemera I can cut out to decorate. That's a small strip. That's a big piece. That's a small piece. Look at that big. This is garbage. And it'll be interesting what we get out of this. This is really good quality paper. And if I throw it away, it's garbage. But if I use my alcohol inks to distress it however colors I want, I can then punch things out of it and make it useful. So that's going to go off to the side to work on later. These are papers that I never use that I printed. Oh, these are next month's papers. Why are they in here? I don't want to use those. Whew. I brought plants in for the winter, and I have had problems with little flies all winter. They're just everywhere. Okay, so these are numbers, and even though they're numbers, what side did I print this on? I can choose either side, I think, to cut out. So that's a cutout page. That's a cutout page. That's a cutout page. That's a small piece. That's garbage. I don't need that. I can use these to tear up, so I'll put them with the big pieces. I was having issues with my printer. My one printer, I don't know what's going on with the black ink. Oh, yeah, I'll put that with the big thing. This is to cut out. Oh, that's definitely to cut out. What do we have here? So my thought was, I won't cut these out on, I won't trouble you with cutting out all the little fussy cut stuff. But I'd like to use up some of these bigger pages. So that, I think I'll use it to tear apart in that. So there's a small piece. I can cut that. Oh, there's my 31 I lost yesterday. Oh, I could still glue it on top, I guess. That's to cut out. Yeah, I sure got a lot of waste this month because of that printer issue. I don't need this, but I can print on the other side, so that's going somewhere else. These I'll cut out. I can use those. That's already cut. Those are getting cut, and that's getting cut. I started to cut that. These are little pieces. These are garbage. These are pieces that are cut already. That's a small piece. That's to fussy cut. And those are to fussy cut. That, let's put with a smaller. These small strips come in handy, so I do keep them. And I love that ruler, but I think I'll part with these little ones. And I like this one though. Yeah, this was me trying to get my printer working. Okay, so that's garbage. Okay, so it sure is staticky, hey? So I'll put my fussy cut pieces on the bottom here. That'll be work for me to do at a later time. Maybe when I go to my mom's, that's something I could do at mom's is fussy cut. And I'll put my bigger pieces in here now. And then we'll put these pieces in as well. So this is all my leftovers for the month of January. And I'm sorry I was off camera for a bit of that. These are, I have in this thing, I have some of the smaller pieces in here too. So I'll move those to here. I do have some of the book page. I've got some of these that I printed out. And what I think, these are all ephemera that I've cut out. So I'm going to transfer those into here. And I'll put the small, oops, what's this here? Oh, that's not garbage. There we go. And I'll put the smaller pieces in this here. Okay. Pull my glue book out. Put this to the side on my desk and let's get going. This can go up here. So I think we'll just cover one of these. And my ruler's over here. So I'm going to cut this to what I can use. And the rest I'll consider garbage. And I want, oops, that didn't cut so good. So let's put that there. Let's pull a few down at a time. We'll use up this scrap. This one folded funny, but I'm hoping that when I get everything on it, it will, it'll be fine. So I got caught up on my planner, which was, oopsie, great. Come on. I'm really going to enjoy that. I'm starting to write things in, and I'm looking forward to getting February's all set up, ready to go. So I'll put that there. Put that one there. And we'll have this one have two. Okay. Grab this. I'll try to clean out my one bucket first. So I'm going to tear it here. But then I'll tear these apart. Oops. It's hard to get those little ones. Let's pull you guys out of the way and we'll move you way up. There we go. And you have two. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just placing things on here. Oopsie. I haven't been feeling well for the last few days. I think the last time I talked to you, my stomach was bothering me. And, oh man, I've just been feeling rough. I'm going to have to see a doctor about it. We'll just throw these on there for now. I'll cut some of these. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so these will go back in for some others. And then maybe I'll cut some of this lighter stuff. And I'll put it on here as well. And then we'll figure out. I think that should be getting close to what we need. I should have grabbed a book and some music. And I may do that. We'll just see how this goes here. I know it's not fun watching people tear, but I either do the video or I sit and tear, so. Okay, let's see what we've got here, what we can glue. Oh, we don't have near enough. Okay, so that can go there, and that can go there. You can go here. Go here. So I do need some more. So let's cut this in half. Put you down here. I'm going to put you up here as well. How much do I need? I'll put you there. And I won't do the back sides. I didn't grab my my bag. Oh, I do have my tray beside me, but I think we'll just do the front for now. So what do we have that's a little different that we can put? Oh, we could use some of this graph paper. Put a piece of graph paper in the middle. Let's get that down, and then we'll see what we need after. And I'm not going to ink. This is just going to be quick. I can always go over with ink after. So, I have a heck of a mess here. I probably work differently than most people. We'll pull these off. I tend to like to let things just flow. what happens, happens. And because most of this is from my planner for January, all the colors coordinate well. So that's really good. I'm going to hang that over because it's got a lot of white on the edge, and I'll trim that off after. See? So we'll do these 4 cards, and then we'll do a few of the tags, and then I think that's about it. I'd like to show you, if we have time, what I do to make these cards, you know, so you don't just have cards, you have other things you can make. I make little ephemera holders with them. So I'm hoping I have time for that, but we'll see. So actually, I think this can go here. Okay, so this one can go here. I don't know if these will get decorated up. I haven't decided for sure whether I'll use the leftover ephemera to decorate. We'll see once it's cut, but they can go away for a future journal. And just add the ephemera from the kit that you're working with. Okay. So that one's ready to be decorated. And I've used up some of this stuff. So you can see this is going to take me a while to use up all this, but it's going to be worth it. Because instead of having scraps of paper, I've got pieces that I can do something with. And of course, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to be making more glue papers. It's nice and sunny here today. It's pretty cold still. I think it's -23. Well, the way our winters are, that's not super cold. There we go. But it's cold enough. There we go. Where's my little, when my fingers start to get tacky, I need that. So let's put this one here. I'm going to put this one down here. Okay, so I need a little bit. I might just take a little bit of this. Put that in the middle there. I'm hoping that this idea will keep me, you know, keep a handle on my scraps. Because they can get away from you, and if you're like me, that then becomes a problem. It hinders your ability to get going and doing things. So there's number 2. 1 and 2. And you know what? I'm only going to do 2 because I see it's already 20 minutes and I've got things I want to show you besides just the collaging. So this one here, I want to collage on it, but I think I'm just going to do like cover the whole thing with one piece of paper. Oh, I've got 2 here. So I think I'll just go here. And I'll use a pen and make a tick. And then make a tick here. Okay. So and there's my tick. I'm still only working on my small scraps, so it'll be a while. So that's going to go there. And then what should we put in the bottom? Should we use this in the bottom? Okay, let's cut it this way. So I'm just lining it up. Oops. And where am I here? Right there. Okay. And I'm probably going to spend most of my day doing this. I'll get these taken care of before I start something else. So I'm going to glue. And I might, you know, as I get going and I've got these full sheets of paper, this is what I might do more so with the full sheets of paper, is just cover it with a full sheet. And I may decide I'm not using my tear ruler anymore. I might start using my paper cutter and getting a straight line. I might not want that grungy look on everything. So here we go. And what we'll do is we'll glue it up the side. Well, we might glue it up the side. Okay. And then, here's my punch. I don't always use this. Oh, that's not the right punch. It's pink. I don't always use this punch, but it sure is nice when I do, because you don't have to worry about both your sides not being even. And this is an angle photo punch. I see it not often, sometimes on Amazon, but I think it has a different color handle. I think it's a cream or a white handle. But it's about $40 Canadian there. So anyway, I'll ink this up. And then I've got it, oopsie, I've got a tag. I'll punch a hole and put an eyelet in there once I've done the back. I've got a little tag and a pocket, with a pocket that I can put something in out of pages that I would have thrown out. Okay, so we've got that done. Now with the three, with the ones that I've folded into three, I want to do 3 of them. And I want to cover them in different paper. Each one in different paper. So let's see what we've got here. We've got this page that has 2 different papers on it. I'm really looking at reconfiguring my desk area because I don't have a lot of space on my desk. Thinking that maybe I should just buy a table and make it an L-shaped area, and my little cubes that I have against the wall can go under the table. It's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I'm heading to the city next week, or this week, so I will take a look when I'm there, because I sure could use more working space. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to trim it down. And I'm not really worried about the bottom because I probably won't be using all of that. We'll see here. So we'll do another one in this. And you know what? Maybe I'll do this one in cream as well. And these are things that in retrospect I probably will use my cutter for. I'm not so sure I want these to have a jagged edge, but they're quick and easy to do. So glue stick. Glue this on there. And these ideas here I got from Gail. They're not my own ideas. I got from watching her, Gail Gustinelli, I should say, because there's more than one Gail. But, well, the two ideas, like what we've done so far is from Gail. The next thing that I'll show you is something I came up with myself. Maybe others have done it as well, but it was just something I was trying to do something to use up these pages, these glue pages a bit more. And I did one, and I was going to do a video, but I never got around to it, so I'll include it in today's video. Whoopsie, let's push this down. Okay. And I would ink, like if I wasn't on and doing my video, I would ink. I would take the time to ink everything, but because I'm doing a video and the time just goes so quickly, and I don't like to do really long videos. One of the reasons is my internet connection isn't the best, and it takes a long time to upload. And once it's uploading, I can't do much on the internet at all. It slows my internet right down. Okay, so I've got these 3 pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one about here. I'm going to cut one about here. And I think I'll cut this one the other way. Okay, so it's going to give me 2 things to work with. So I simply am going to cut towards the center and cut up towards the center. And it's not an exact science. I'll do the same on this one. You could mark it. You could go up if you wanted an inch from the center, mark the center and go up. But I just eyeball it. I'll do that with these. And this one's got a bit deeper. What is that called? I don't know. Pennant shape. Okay. And I am going to ink these before I glue them. Okay. And I will throw this in the garbage. So now we'll quickly ink. I think when Gail does these, she just uses the book page. She doesn't cover them. And I do it both ways. But I want to get using things up. I think Tatty Treasures is having, or Tania at Tatty Treasures is having like a use it up one day a week this month on her Facebook group. I haven't really followed that too much because I just find by the time I do my jewelry channel and this channel and, you know, take care of my household stuff, I'm exhausted. And I end up, and I haven't even been watching videos lately because I'm so tired. But this is something I want to do. And so I'm determined that I'm going to, you know, give it my best while I can. If it becomes too much for me, I know that I'll have to make a decision, but right now that's not what I'm worried about. So anyway, that's going to be my center one. And I think just decide how you want this to lay. Like, do I want these 2 over the center one? Do I want this one underneath a bit? I think I like it when it's over just a little bit. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue and I'm going to put a piece of glue on this end. I'll put a piece of glue down here. the same, but this one I'm going to come in a bit more. I'm not going to worry about the end because this one's hanging over a bit more. And now I can decorate this. I can put something across the top, some fabric or something, and glue this on my page, and I have a tuck spot for the top. So that's going to go in to get decorated. And then this one, the blue one, is smaller. I can see the paper. I think I'm going to trim that down just a little bit. There we go. I think I'm going to do that so my glue can come almost to the center. Okay, and this can come just, where's this going to come on here? So I'm going to do this on the blue. I'm going to put the blue because the blue is shorter. I think I did this wrong, but that's the way it's going to be. I was going to put that underneath the blue, but that's the way it's going to be. I think when I put a header over to the top, I think it'll look nicer. So there we go with that. Got these done, and I think I'm going to use these 2 cards to show you the next project that I do. I need 3 of them, and I'm not going to decorate them because it's going to take too long, but what I am going to do is put them together like this, and I'm going to put a hinge on them. So I'm going to grab some coffee dyed paper. Yeah, that's large enough, and I'm going to cut, get my cutter out here. I'm going to cut 1-inch strips. So that's 1 inch. Two. You could use fabric for this too. You could use almost anything. I don't know, I have coffee dyed paper beside me, and that's just kind of what I chose. And then I'm going to score them at 1/2 inch, just so they bend nice and they don't crease funny. So be careful scoring this because it's not scrapbook paper, and it's, oopsie, it's easy to go through the paper. Okay, and I'm going to make a hinge here. Let's fold this. I don't even know if I creased hard enough. This is pretty brittle paper. I'm going to use it on here, but I wouldn't recommend using it. It's very brittle. I may have to put washi tape over in the end, but we'll glue it on just for sake of time. Oh, I didn't need 3, only needed 2 hinges. Okay, so we'll put these together with a little space between them, and then we'll put the hinge on. Okay, and we'll put these together, and we'll fold them. So I'll probably make some of these today as well. And I like to do these before I decorate. I like to put the hinges on before I decorate, and that way the hinges are kind of hidden. But it's up to you what you want to do. So then we'll put that in there. We'll fold this and see what it looks like. Okay. And we're going to have to trim. We're going to have to trim one side. What did I do with my cutter? Depending on which side you want to fold in, and my glue isn't sticking. I think this is the side I want to fold in. So I'm going to glue. I'm going to cut off just a smidge, just so that when it folds in, it doesn't create bulk. See, that makes a nice fold. And my hinge is kind of crooked here, so I want to straighten that out so that looks better. And then I can simply, this is something I like to just cut to pieces for rather than do collage, just myself, because I think it just looks neater. So then I take my pieces that I folded in 3 and I can make little pockets. I can decorate these and glue these on as pockets. I'm going to grab the one I made. Just give me a sec here. I think I put it back in here. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back and show you the one I've made. Okay, well, I think I'm losing my mind and I've got to stop organizing because I forget where I put things. I put this in with my scripture journal stuff and forgot I put all of that away. And I also forgot I didn't make it the 3 pages. I only made it 2 pages. But anyway, I glued some paper on. I decorated it. And then when you open it, these pages here that I folded into 3 were used as these pockets. And I cut a V. See here, this was too long. It curls up a bit. But I cut a V or a slant into each of those pages so it folds right. So this one here, which I haven't done, my thought was, okay, we'll do this. Where's my pencil? So we'll cut this one here, and then we'll take this over here. And it looks like it might be good cut in half. We'll see what it looks like when we do that. Oh, I didn't quite get it in half. I didn't line up my cutter right. So anyway, that one's okay for there. And this one needs to be cut down a little more. Little mistakes, hey? So we'll cut that down. Let's cut it just a smidge more. Okay. Got that. So then I'm going to take them. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have them decorated with yet. And I'm just going to use my big scissors and cut the V. And then I've got a V in each of these, so that I can put my glue here, here, and here, here. And I've got those pockets. And then in the center, I thought you could cut this in half and make a small belly band, or you could make a small notebook in here out of some scrap papers. And then this would just be a little extra component you can add to your journals. So, and here it is finished, and I've tucked some things in. I was using it to store some of the words because they get lost so easy. And, you know, I thought to myself, wouldn't this be good to make this, a few of these for, like, and use them when you're working on a journal? Like, take out all the ephemera that you have in it and put the ephemera that you've cut for your journal in these, maybe the words in one, and different things in another. Maybe if you had 3 or 4 of these, and then these can sit on your desk with all your ephemera in to use in your journal as you're making it. That was kind of my idea. And I will make some with these now, so I will have some. And they don't matter what color they are, or, oh, I got glue there, or if they match, because they're not going into a journal. You're going to use them to help you as you're journaling. So anyway, I will show you in a future video what I made out of all these scraps. But I think for today, I'm going to sign off, and I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. I'm going to clean up this mess because that's my job today, get rid of all this junk. So we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.